Slender Man lives! Happy Halloween, bitches!
Happy Halloween, witches.
This is the first podcast of the Misfits Club. I'm B Lucky.
And I'm J-Rock.
And we're dressed up because it's Halloween. Yes, we're very excited.
Yay!
First day, night one of podcast.
Yes.
And we wanted it to be special. And we figured we would tell y'all the creepy cartoon theories when we were kids.
Yep, and about some of the lost episodes that apparently existed, or supposedly existed, from shows that we watched as
they
kids.
exist.
Okay, well, we'll see. So the first one we want to talk about is actually from The Simpsons. The name of the episode is Dead Bart. So as you can guess, Bart dies, and his whole family is just so depressed, so upset as they would be. But then there's a scene where you get to see the cemetery, and apparently all the tombstones are filled with death dates of every guest star that there ever was and ever will be, because we know Simpsons can predict the future. They predicted a lot of things.
Simpsons is known for that.
Yes.
How do they know that? It's a mystery.
Yes. So the second one we found was from SpongeBob, and it was called Squidward Suicide. I really don't think much more needs to be said. Yeah.
When I was younger, I never understood why Squidward was so mean. Then I became an adult, and now I fucking get it.
Yes. I hated SpongeBob.
I never understood all these mean characters, like Mandy, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. You remember that one?
I love her.
Yes.
I love Mandy.
She actually cared about Billy a lot.
Yeah.
Not sure why, but it's a cartoon.
So we have another one from Tom and Jerry called Tom's Basement. Apparently Tom was abused by his owner and ends up making a plan with Jerry to kill his owner. But then apparently Jerry ends up killing Tom as well. To me, that does not sound like the most disturbing episode of Tom and Jerry. I feel like... Didn't one of them commit suicide in an episode or something?
Which one?
I believe it was Tom that committed suicide in an episode.
Oh no, I never saw it.
One I saw.
But one of my favorites was Ed, and Eddie, and there's a lost episode that you can also find on YouTube.
There's actually a few. There's the one that you told me about, but
there's
also
is?
Yeah, well there's one that was just unfinished. Apparently the producer got sick, so he didn't finish an episode. He was trying to show a rerun, but instead they got something that was all weird and choppy. It was unfinished, and apparently there was a whole 10 minutes that just showed the outside of Ed's house. Just Ed's house for 10 minutes.
Yeah, we're talking about the same one, right? When you can also see this on YouTube. I think I mentioned before. It's the only lost episode I know it's on there. I know talking about the one that starts with Eddie and Ed walking down the street, and Eddie's eyes are red and Ed's crying, and then it goes to
I don't think I ever saw this episode
Double D's room. It's so weird because
I really don't think I did. I'm very interested to see it.
Before Katrina, a friend of mine, Aaron, actually had it recorded, but then lost it.
Really?
Literally a lost episode.
Wow, that's funny.
Pun intended. Oh, I don't want to go to hell. Yeah.
And we also had an episode of the Powerpuff Girls, which we will do a whole episode on the Powerpuff Girls because I got a lot to say about the Powerpuff Girls. But this one was called, I believe it's pronounced Akurio Bubbles? Some kind of Japanese thing. But it's from Professor Utonium's point of view. And apparently Bubbles is homicidal and zombie-like.
Oh yeah, blood all over her mouth and whatnot.
Yes.
I love how I guess at Cartoon Network, all these networks, they thought, well, let's fuck with them.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. Let's do this and we'll see if anybody notices.
Yes. Well, and then they probably took them off the air so that they're
oh yeah.
Oh no, that was just in your head. That never happened.
But that Ed and Eddie one was like an acid trip. But no, I shit you not. It exists. It most definitely exists.
I definitely need to see it.
Because I've seen it. Yes. I will see. Well, it will include a link to the video in the description below.
Excellent.
On YouTube, of course, yeah.
Okay.
So anybody listening to this on Spotify, which I think they will be, it's our first time using Anchor, can also watch us on YouTube too.
Yes.
Why are we pausing?
What are we saying?
Wait, what?
Oh,
Well,
so we're gonna carve some pumpkins now.
yes.
Yes.
That would be a good time.
Yes, it would be. Okay.
And now I get to reveal my face.
So, y'all, I have never carved a pumpkin before, so this is...
Really?
Yes, this is gonna be...
What kind of childhood did you have?
A very deprived one. I used to put, like, stickers on them, though.
This is your first time carving a pumpkin. Surprise, motherfuckers. Alright, you didn't pause this shit, did you?
No, I did not.
Good.
Pause this shit.
The show goes on,
yes,
goddammit.
the show goes on.
Like Saturday
Even though
Night
we're
Live, it fucking rolls.
Yes,
Alright.
okay.
God damn, it's only been 6 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Alright. Well, this episode was gonna have to be a little bit short.
Yes.
Unfortunately, like I said, it's our first time doing it, and we had a hell of a time getting set up, and
yeah,
we got
crazy.
school and shit going on tomorrow,
Yeah.
work, adult stuff.
Unfortunately.
So
okay, so is this the right side that I should be curving on?
I'm glad we didn't suck at this.
Maybe a little bit. Don't worry, we will get better. We are very new to
I'm calling it now. I know there's gonna be people on YouTube going, what? No one wants to see y'all carve pumpkins. Well, apparently you did, because you commented.
Fair enough.
I need a thumbtack. PA. Thank you. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. The thing.
Yes, the mysterious arm.
You won't hear her because she hates the sound of her own voice.
I mean, we kind
I
of
can
all do.
relate.
I think everybody on the planet does. Am I, like, doing the right thing? Should I even be... Okay.
Oh, god damn it.
Thank you.
We gotta clean it. Cut it first. I'm kidding. That'll work. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, so I'm gonna just do what you're doing because you seem to know what you're doing, and I do not.
Yeah, you're just gonna cut a hole in the head.
Got it.
Shit. Like you're
Got it.
murdering someone.
Cool.
God damn, I forgot how hard this was. It shouldn't be.
Mysterious arm is attempting to help me because I have no clue what I'm doing.
Oh man, I can smell it.
Okay.
So,
it's a lot of work.
maybe we should talk a little bit more about Halloween and the history.
Sure.
You know, it's actually a Celtic holiday.
Yes.
When the Irish came over here, they brought their traditions with us. And it's actually a pretty cool story behind the jack-o'-lanterns and why we do this. Did you know originally what the Irish would do is they would hollow out turnips? They would do turnips when they were doing pumpkins?
No, I did not.
Yes, and then they discovered that pumpkins were better, so they did pumpkins.
Okay.
The legend has it there was a guy called Jack, and he was a drunk and a shitty person.
I know several people like that.
One night, wait, what?
I said I know several people like that.
Don't we all? It's New Orleans.
True.
But
very true.
Anyway, so this guy named Jack, drunk piece of shit, and one day after, getting drunk like he always did, he comes across what looks like a mangled corpse after leaving the bar, and the corpse starts looking at him and comes to life, all mangled and bloody. Turns out it was the devil. And he's basically was like, alright, you're coming with me. And so Jack tricked him. Actually tricked the devil. Long story short, first it was a rosary in his pocket. This is one version of the story, mind you.
A rosary in Jack's pocket.
Yes, in
Okay.
Jack's pocket, yes, because the crucifix, burned him.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And it was he just kept doing stuff like that. Like one day, I can't remember how, but like he tricked the devil, like getting caught in a tree. And and he's like, I'll let you go. Or however Jack set him free if you don't take me to hell. Yeah, Jack, I think I left that part out. That's where the devil won't take him to hell. He's like, alright, I won't take you to hell. So, one day Jack actually does die and succumb to his alcoholism. And because he was such a piece of shit, he got to heaven. And God's like, hell no, you're not getting here, and send him to hell. And there's Satan, and he's like, oh, will you let me in so I have somewhere to go? And Satan said, sorry, man, a deal's a deal. I told you, you set me free, and the trap you had me in, I won't send you to hell. So he was stuck in purgatory, and the gift that the devil gave him was a hollowed up turnip with a candle in it to light his way through purgatory.
That was
And
nice.
that's where the term jack-o'-lantern comes from. I know, it's such a nice story.
That's actually very kind of the devil, though. I would not.
Right, but it's like he tricked the devil by burning with a rosary and a. Well, yeah, because the devil's like frozen in place. He's like, and made a deal with him
That's
like I'll remove the rosary if you leave me alone. Stop trying to take me to hell.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so now he is stuck through purgatory with this little held up turnip with a creepy face, like a jack-o'-lantern lighting his way. And legend has it, you can still hear him and see him. When the moon is full and the wind dies down, looking for souls in purgatory with him.
Now, is that only on Halloween night that you can see him?
I don't think so.
Interesting.
I know.
Okay, mysterious hand, I need your help.
Mind you, the story does come from Ireland, too.
Awesome. I love Ireland.
I know. I'm actually 20% Irish. I'm proud of that.
I'm not very much percent Irish, but
I stutter.
I would like to be Irish.
My series Irish. Because the update had more accents.
That is cool. That is cool. So I learned something interesting about witches.
Oh, please share.
So one of the many ways that they would test to see if someone was a witch back in the day, decide whether or not to burn them at the stake, one of the things they decided to do was to bake a cake with the victim of witchcraft with their urine and feed it to a dog. And supposedly the dog was supposed to tell you the name of the person who bewitched this person. So I was thinking, I'm like, I feel like if there was anybody named Ruth back in the day, they probably would have been burned at the stake.
Ruth? Why Ruth?
Think about what dogs say.
Woof?
Yes.
Yeah, people weren't really educated back then.
Yeah.
It didn't take much to get you to be burned at the stake.
Yeah, there was quite a lot. There was like if you had any kind of warts or you had any.
That was sad.
Or if somebody.
Because people with mental illness, people just had health conditions and they were murdered because of it. It's like that condition where that causes you to grow a lot of excess hair.
Oh yes.
And you look like a werewolf. Forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
And they burn them too, and thinking that they were actual werewolves.
Okay, so this is what the inside of the pumpkin looks like. That is very interesting.
Yeah, it looks like spaghetti squash.
Yes, it does. Okay.
Oh, by the by, a message from our sponsor. This podcast was brought to you by Keller Williams, New Orleans. If you're looking to buy, sell, or rent, please holla at your lady, or holla at your non-binary. All right, now we're being quiet. We shouldn't be so quiet.
We're focusing on.
Yes. Any more Halloween stories we can tell?
What have you got? Sorry, y'all. I'm very focused on.
No worries.
Trying to.
This is what podcasting's all about, right?
Yes. Trying to get this pumpkin gutted.
Got it.
Yes.
I wonder how the Irish got the idea to carve the pumpkin. I guess they thought, I wonder if this would work better.
Probably.
I'm grateful we're not
Although I'm
Jack,
kind of curious.
lighting our way through purgatory
Well, you never know. One day we might be.
with the jack-o'-lantern. Eh,
Don't make any deals with the devil.
I don't plan on it. I'll tell him to suck my dick and ass.
Okay, that's.
Turn that shit off.
Guess our assistant is making some noise. Not really how much work went into carving a pumpkin. Is this what most kids do on Halloween? They have to actually work for their trick or treating rights.
All the time. I think I might take the rest of the seeds out by hand.
Yeah.
Oh, background music. Awesome. Oh, by the by, there's actually websites too where you can print out free stencil designs for pumpkins. Yes, that is mine. It's upside down. Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Oh! I thought it was Frankenstein.
No. You mean Frankenstein's monster?
So, it's the face, but I swear, upside down, it looks like Frankenstein. Like, it legit looks like Frankenstein. Oh. Those of you watching on YouTube can see. That's Frankenstein.
And what's cool is if you don't know how to carve a pumpkin, you will now.
Yes.
Just need to get you a good, decent pumpkin carving kit.
Have to be a little bit strong.
Yes. I feel like there's easier ways to do this, but
The whole thing out.
I guess if pumpkins are big and like starting,
Yes.
then it's good for jack-o'-lanterns.
Although I would love to try it with the squash just to see what it would be like, you know?
Oh yeah, I've seen that too. Yeah, they have like fake designs.
Apple would be a lot easier than a big giant pumpkin. A lot less work.
Is that from the Haunted Mansion?
I believe it is.
Ah, I miss Disney World.
I keep having so many dreams about Disney
Do
World.
you?
Yeah, so many. There was one that I had, and I was trying to go into the parks, but I had to solve a mystery and then go through an obstacle course first. And I had to not be caught by cameras because
That sounds like a very Disney thing.
I don't even know. But I gained the ability to fly for a little while, and then I couldn't fly anymore. But Winnie the Pooh helped me get down off the roof, so, you know. It was a happy dream, I guess. Maybe.
There's a nice little messed up origin story on that too.
Is there? Oh, on Winnie the Pooh?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes, I know all about that.
Yeah,
Supposedly, all the characters in Winnie the Pooh are based off of mental disorders.
well, no, but didn't the guy who what would that taste like? Yeah, didn't the guy like write that for his kid to as like a coping mechanism to PTSD from the First World War.
I have not heard about that.
Well, if you watched the movie about it,
I never
I
have.
haven't either. We'll have to do that.
Yes.
Maybe do a review.
Yes.
Put it to the people. Yeah.
Review.
I hope this background music isn't too loud. Thank you, Sam. Everything. Yes. Which is a mutant turtle. Oh, we're so funny. I promise the show will be better quality.
Yes. We are still learning.
We were ill prepared.
This. Yes.
But at the very least, by the time this video is done, you will know how to follow the function.
Yes.
So got some seeds. So yes, after
You
you
know
have
what
hollowed
the
out your
pumpkin looks like, by the
after
way?
you have
Those of
hollowed
you
out
who
your
are like me,
pumpkin,
you didn't know what it looked
now
like.
it's ready for
Okay.
the carving. And as I said, I printed this out from a website. Although I forgot what it was called, but I will find it and put it in a link in the description.
Oh, that is better. Hey, also, you can just a plain kitchen spoon may not work quite as good as the actual tool.
I need that back for a second.
I need napkins too. Excuse me.
Yes. Yes.
That's why we have these little bowls.
Okay. Thank you. It sounds like Halloween.
Yeah,
It's
I wonder why.
Disney. No, I mean like the movie Halloween. I know you don't like horror movies, but we could literally do a review of it.
There are some horror movies I can tolerate.
You know what we should do too is play video games and film it.
Well, we know what video game I
Reviews.
want to play.
Life is Strange.
Yes.
Those are actually so fucking popular. Like, okay. Oh damn, you got shit. You have seeds on it still. Okay. I'm just about done. Just trying to get this little excess that's left. That works. Has a little narrow serrated side. It's good for like the little stuff.
Oh, sorry, I squashed you. I'm going to sit down for this part.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Halloween.
I have taught one of my students to sing that. My little candy ass student who never likes to listen, but at least saying this is Halloween.
Kids, listen.
Never, ever, ever.
Jerk. You. Oh, here, you're not done yet.
I know.
I am though. That's yours.
This is a little bit nasty.
Always
It
is.
is a lot easier with the foot.
Now we are ready for the piece of resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 oh, yeah.
I feel like it should be one of gloves to do this.
No, you don't need no damn gloves. Just going with you. This is why I needed tape. And yeah, you could just thumbtack or tape the design to it. That looks crooked.
Oh, there's so many seats.
There always is.
Really?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Ow!
Stuck myself.
Congratulations.
No. Yeah, I'd say that's about good.
That's looks good.
Alrighty. Now,
Sorry if I'm splashing you. By
like,
the
it's
way.
easier to do this. Just kind of start poking holes here and there individually. Usually there's a tool for this that comes with it, but in the carving kit.
What, to hold the paper on?
No, it's just poke. I could just use the thumbtacks for that.
That works. Not see what's there.
Well, these thumbtacks are perfect for like making these little tiny ass pupils.
Ooh, that's perfect.
I know.
Oh, I need to tell y'all about my haunted skeleton.
In the classroom.
No,
Is
outside my door. Y'all both saw. And we walked in the front door.
is
But
it like Jeffrey and
his name is
Fred,
Ozzy Osbourne.
Fred Ferguson?
I don't know, but I would love. Oh, I would love a Jack. Oh my gosh, that was adorable. But no, so Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, he's chill, right? We're friends, but See, I figured maybe he was lonely, so I got him some more friends. I got him another skeleton. 2 other skeletons, actually. And he's been knocking them over. And we've been hearing, like, mysterious sounds. And my little witch's crystal ball has been getting set off when like, I have it turned off. And he's just generally creepy. Like, a few years ago, when I first got him, I had him sitting on a chair in the office. And I swear he was facing forward. Then I turned around to get something. And I turned back around, he was looking right at me.
All aboard the crazy train. I love Bullet for my Valentine's cover of that.
Ooh, that's really good. I believe they also did a cover of, was it Paranoid that they did? Or did they do something else?
Who did a Paranoid originally?
Black Sabbath.
Oh.
One of the best songs ever, in my opinion. There we go, I'm ready to start carving. The pumpkin has been gutted. It's a huge mess.
That's all
Huge
worth it.
mess.
Getting all my fun.
Sorry.
If we put it here, it should be able to pick up, I'm sure.
Yes.
Alright.
Where did that marker go? Thank you, thing. So, kind of messed up.
What'd you do? You
I
pulled a pumpkin.
drew-
You pulled another pumpkin boner.
Yes, I did. Okay, so how do I do this scenario? The evil smile, okay. Well, I cannot draw to save my life. So, wait, it's just like, I don't even know.
I can, fortunately for me.
Yeah, you know how to draw. I'd like to blame my dysgraphia, but I don't know if that's...
What's dysgraphia?
It's when you have trouble kind of, like, drawing a straight line, like, writing.
I've always
Kind of like dyslexia, but...
I've always had like good hand-eye coordination.
And the thing is trying to communicate with me because the thing also has dysgraphia. But I don't quite know what the thing is saying. Hey, the thing, would you like to talk and say what you?
The thing is trying to say, dysgraphia is when you have trouble getting things from your brain to come out using your hands.
The more you know.
Yes. Apparently I had dysgraphia for like ever, and I wasn't informed of this until a few years ago. I was like, wait, that's why I had trouble in school?
Our special J-Rock.
Yes. We definitely will in the future do an episode on different mental disorders. Also, am I using the right tool right here? Hey thing, am I using the right tool? Okay. Even though
I got a smaller one, that might be better.
she's not such a
better
mystery
for me.
anymore now that y'all have seen her.
I told you she
Maybe
was
not her full face because she's got a mask
I
on.
told you she was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. If anybody's watching this thinking, oh, this is taking too damn long, you can't rush art. It's tedious.
Yeah.
And anybody who's carved a pumpkin would know.
If this is art, I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Because this is not even... Oh, look, they're actually making a triangle. This is how kids feel the first time they carve their first one. remember when I was a kid, my mom would always buy like little face stickers, like you have like little eyes and little noses and like a mouth, and that's what I would put on the pumpkin. I put on stickers.
Your fingers may start to hurt for a while.
So I almost got the first eye. Oh, what? Got all the way down there.
You know, when we want to edit this video, we could probably just fast forward those and let's get to.
Yes, please. Will we be able to do that with the podcast?
No.
I might cut this part out. Just have a short little beginning of it. Think, am I doing it wrong? Okay. You are forever going to be the thing on this podcast.
I guess a better minion, yes. I guess a better name for it would be Jack-o'-lantern boner. Jack-o'-lantern boner.
I guess?
Remember I said pumpkin boner earlier?
Yeah, okay, I guess. I think they both are kind of the thing. Ha! 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 I got the first triangle out! Ha ha ha!
Yay!
I mean, it's not much of a triangle, but you know. It's. Our podcast listeners are probably not going to get the full experience of the thing over here. But.
You'll see the video.
Yes. You need to watch our YouTube video, and that's how you will get the full experience. Oh, thank you, think. Thank you, thing. See, when you have trouble with this stuff, you've never before. Oh my gosh, this might actually be a good triangle, too. Y'all. Look at this
Yay!
thing. Look at this beautiful triangle.
Look at it! Look at it! I want you all to look at it! Like Patrick. Isn't there another
The thing
law?
says she wants to watch the Saw movies.
Yes.
That's what she just said.
And we can review them.
And now she's gonna kill me.
You know, somebody came up with the theory that Calvin, what's his face, in Home Alone grew up to be Jigsaw.
I've heard that one before.
Yes.
That is kind of funny. See, the creepiest theory, I think, of anything. Have you ever heard the Rugrats theory?
Yeah, they're all dead, and Angelica
Yeah.
made them up.
Yeah, Angelica's schizophrenic, and she made up all the babies.
Poor Angelica.
And supposedly, Dill is actually real, but he was apparently dropped on his head as a baby by Angelica. So,
Oh, yeah,
triangle.
and she was dealing with the guilt.
Yeah. And, like, so, apparently Phil and Will's mom had an abortion, which is why it was a boy and a girl, because she wasn't sure if it would be a boy or a girl. And Chucky, I believe, died in a car crash. Tommy, I don't remember the spoiler behind Tommy.
I don't know where people come up with that shit.
I don't know, but it makes sense.
I guess.
In your pumpkin, you're gonna be here all night.
It's like, did all these shows that meant for kids actually have an adult theme behind it.
That's a very good possibility. I kind of do think that. I mean, when you think about
Food
it,
for
it's written
thought.
by adults. They're not gonna put anyone. Yeah, when you think about it, adults are the ones who are writing these, so you think they would kind of want to make them a little bit more fun for them. And then when you think about all the parents that are watching with the kids,
I think I'm ready to carve myself. Right?
carve yourself?
No, I'm ready to carve myself.
Wow.
I think I need the smaller one.
Sorry. Very close to the nose.
Dude. That sucks. Look at nasty. I was starting to worry I carved like too many holes. You know, whenever you're done.
Yeah. Right. A little bit quicker. The thing is judging me right now for my terrible cooking skills. So this mouth is gonna look like a clusterfuck.
I have another idea.
I am in a lot of pain from this. Thank you, thing. So the thing is gonna help me with that. I don't think it looks like it has hair. I don't think it has hair. So be lucky. Do you eat any of the pumpkin spice shit that people make?
I do not.
I do not either. I'm not a big spoiler. And the thing
I do
is
like
fussing
pumpkin
at me.
scent.
The thing is kind of a basic one. What do you think?
Basic white girl, you're racist.
Racist and sexist. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I don't know how to do this, or how to draw, or stuff.
Yeah, I started poking holes with the thumbtacks, but I figured it'd be easier just to have the image still just stuck to it, a thumbtack to tape to, and just carve it like that.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, I literally just. I love how I just thought about that now. I'm like, that could have saved a shit ton of time. But this looks crooked.
It doesn't.
Almost done. I want some chocolate.
Chocolate, there's chocolate right there. We didn't have as many trick-or-treaters as I thought, but you also, my mom was trying to
Got a
give the
lot of candy.
trick-or-treaters what they call pirate's booty and goldfish.
Pirate's booty.
Which I'm like, you can't do that to poor little kids.
Pirate's ass.
So I walked myself over to the store and bought candy. Because I figure worst case scenario, I'll have some left over. But I did give each kid one piece of candy and one thing of pirate's booty. So you know what? They didn't go completely
That's
waste.
good. In case no one told you, it's the most wonderful time of the year.
Very much so. Who is your favorite character in Nightmare Before Christmas?
I've always liked Oogie Boogie.
He kind of freaked me out.
I want to
I
make
did
him.
have a dream one time that he fell on me, and I think it's because I had a way to blink it. But in the dream, he was also made out of sand instead of bugs.
I wanted to make a Oogie Boogie at Build-A-Bear Workshop, but it was sold out.
You know what my favorite character is? It's a very minor character. I like the clown with the tearaway face.
That was a good one.
Yes.
Alrighty.
And of course, Jack Skeleton himself.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Cutest skeleton ever. The thing likes whoever just pointed to it. I think it was Sally. So I heard a theory that the way Sally, that supposedly she died and wasn't completely made by the, I can't think of the scientist guy, but people think that she was accused of witchcraft and that she had gotten like her limbs torn apart.
Did they ever give the doctor a name?
I believe they did it, but I don't remember what it was. Sally was always trying to poison him.
Well, you just put him hard to send to
She
sleep.
was, yeah. She was kind of a rebellious.
On second thought, maybe this isn't going to work after all. I'm going to see if I can just kind of connect the dots with her. I don't really need to. Money! How are you supposed to cut little people out? Oh, great. I'm gonna fuck this up.
The white is negative space, so only put out the black.
That's good.
You guys, look! I had a lot of help, but guys, my first pumpkin. Now I need like a
30 years old and your first pumpkin.
Yes.
Awesome.
I know. I'm gonna take a napkin to wipe all of this stuff off of it. wait till y'all see Luffy's pumpkin. Literally just looking at the eyes, oh my gosh. A lot better than my generic one who's got like a mustache. Look at that. That's what happens when I try to draw first. Damn.
Only problem is I already kind of fucked it up. Maybe not. Ooh.
A little less, yeah. Well, the thing is, I think it's a little less chunky, but you know. Lithium only set on liquid natural gas. Okay. Yes, I'm reading the things that are popping up on BLFD's computer. So, BLFD, how are you coming along?
Well, it's coming.
Hey, BLFD, what are some of your favorite Halloween movies?
All Nightmare Before Christmas.
Of course.
Halloween's always a classic.
Yes. I like Halloween Town.
With Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah, that's Halloween. I like Halloween Town because I'm kind of a wimp. Oh, and Twitches, yes. Thank you, the thing, for reminding me.
That's the Disney ones, right?
Yes. Because, again, I'm a wimp.
Nothing wrong with the Disney.
I do love Coraline.
That's a good one.
Haunted Mansion is another great one. Oh, the Haunted Mansion ride at Disney World, y'all, that is the best thing ever. Yeah, and they made a Muppet version of it. I've been told not to judge it before I watch it, but I can't help it, y'all. Like,
Damn it.
so yeah, I wonder. So this part can get edited out, but I need to ask you: would you be able to send me this after?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm assuming it'll be able to edit and like this, take out.
I like this better.
The thing might also be able to edit out some of. I feel
Yes.
like she knows what she's doing. Somewhat.
You like the revised came out?
I do it a little bit. Kind of uneven. It's a little bit weird.
Yeah, this is supposed to be part of the pumpkin. It's supposed to leave it in like that.
Oh,
Like that.
But why is this one like bigger than the other one?
They're kind of fucked up on the eyes.
It's still cute though.
I still like the way it looks.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I like it. That is a lot of teeth. This is probably more teeth than mine.
For sure.
Y'all, I wish we could put the thing on the camera. Because the way she is dancing right now, it's hilarious.
Yeah, we're just a bunch of characters.
Yes. I feel like the podcast people are not going to get the full experience. So y'all make sure you watch the YouTube video.
For sure. And as you can see, you just cut to the lines like I'm doing.
Yeah, you don't do what I did. See what I did? This is no. That is yes.
Wasn't nearly as tedious as I remember as a kid.
Alright, we are going to have to start wrapping up fairly soon. Because unfortunately we are adults and yeah.
That makes me sad that you never did this as a kid.
I know, right?
Breaks my heart.
Cool. Oh, they're right there. Dang. Paper towels, please.
I got it.
Oh, thanks. The thing likes being the thing, y'all. It's
Alright,
always good to like who you are.
our minion.
Yes.
He's got a nice big ass smile.
I see that. He's very, very happy with it.
He's scary happy.
Yes.
Damn, he's scary.
Mine kind of looks like it was done by a kid, too. It's like all the scribbles, like... Looks like it was done by a 5-year-old, but, you know. Wait, the thing says maybe 6. Or 7, or 8. Okay, 8. Likes 8.
Ah,
How does it look?
I like it.
Awesome. The thing is trying to tell me something, but I have literally no clue. Because the thing has actually just mastered the art of whispering, y'all. So let's have a round of applause for the thing.
Yay! She's usually a lot louder.
We applauded you!
If we can get the applaud sound effects, will works.
Oh, that would be amazing, y'all. Yo, we have these big-ass fancy microphones, but we don't have them yet.
We will. We should keep talking about,
Okay, what do we keep talking about?
well, Halloweeny stuff.
Weenie, okay.
Weenie.
Let's not talk about weenies, y'all.
You know what always creeped me out as a kid?
What creeped you out as a kid?
The werewolf from Michael Jackson's Thriller.
I love that video.
Me too.
I just love the video in general.
Yeah, that's the thing approves.
I never really, I don't know, I never really creeped out by it. I just kind of, which is weird because I actually didn't watch The Nightmare Before Christmas while I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
Because as a kid I was too scared, and then when I got older, I just never really got around to watching it.
The Disney movie.
Yeah. What are your favorite past Halloween costumes that you've had?
You know what I've been trying to find?
What's that?
I'm sure I can find it again when things go completely back to normal because of the COVID bullshit.
If that ever happens.
The movie, the replica Ghostface costume from Scream. Do
Oh yeah, I was that one year actually. I had never actually seen Scream, but
you want to?
Because-
Do you like slasher flicks?
not really. But I know that that's kind of like, isn't it like a parody kind of
What?
like a spoof Scream?
No, that's an actual movie horror.
Oh, okay, maybe not then. But yeah, there was like that Scream, like they had like the bleeding Scream, and it scared me.
Yes.
Like those costumes scared me so much as a kid that I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna be this year. I want to just scare everybody. And then like the thing that had the blood leaked out all over, so it kind of.
I had a bleeding Jason mask.
Oh wow, I didn't know they made those.
Yes, and it's like the blood kind of got dried and clotted in it and couldn't use it anymore. But I remember one year giving out the candy to kids, and I pretended to be still, and I just scared the piss out of them.
Oh my god.
Ugh, and they came out just.
Oh my god. Where I was Elvis one year.
One kid actually hit me with her trick or treat bag.
You probably deserved it.
I was like, child abuse, child abuse.
You probably deserved it. Yeah, I was a 50s girl one year. I had like a pool skirt and everything. I was Hannah Montana once. What else have I been? It's not my first time being a witch. I've been a witch a couple times.
I remember being the Red Ranger.
I was Bubbles from the Powerpuff Girls, which is unusual for me because I'm a total buttercup now. But as a kid,
Always liked Buttercup more.
I was Bubbles.
That's because I was always, and I hate saying this because I hate labels, but what you would call a quote-unquote tomboy.
I kind of was too.
So I always liked Buttercup because she was the tomboy of them.
So it was so funny. Like I was talking to somebody about, like, you know how when you're a kid and you like practice making out on your pillow.
Oh, and I never did that.
Well, I had a big like stuffed butter. The thing, trust me, the thing has some experience there. But
What, making out the pillow?
yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. But I had this big stuffed buttercup that I would totally practice on all the time. And then in the live action thing that may or may not get released, again, we're gonna have a whole talk about this. But she was actually really hot, so I'm like, dude, I knew where I was coming from. Okay. Looks like you are almost done.
I am
If
just
you
trying
can
to get the mouth to come out.
Yeah. Might need to cut a little bit more. And the thing knows how to do that, apparently. Guts a little stress.
Try not to fuck it up. Oh,
Ooh.
hell
Guys,
yeah.
check this out.
Thank you so much.
That is the shape of the mouth. A little preview for y'all.
I love how that came out.
Alright, be lucky.
And there you have it.
Yes.
Nice big smile
Whose
for
is
y'all.
better, y'all? No, I'm just kidding, y'all. But that is actually really cool.
Right.
I really like that one.
So do I. Well, so there you have it. That is how you carve a pumpkin.
Yes.
Well, that's all the time we have for tonight.
Yes, we will
So
see you all
wrapping
next
it up.
week.
This is Be Lucky and J Rock wishing you a
Yes.
happy Halloween. Stay sweet. And see us every Sunday at 6. Sundays at 6.
Yes.
For the Misfits Club. Thank you and have a good night.
All right. Now the thing will stop recording.